Hello everybody, Brandon Parker back again with Kingdom Hearts. This is part 18. So, getting near, really near to the end of the game. And it's getting really fun now. And it's one of the greatest parts of the game again. Because as it keeps going further on into the game, it just keeps getting better and better and better. And it's just so much fun. And like I mentioned in my last video, the ending is the saddest part of the game. You don't want it to end, and I don't want it to end. That's how I feel about it. I don't know how you guys feel about this game, or if you ever played it or not. If you haven't played this yet, and you're watching this, you gotta play it. It's the greatest game I've ever played in my teen years, in my earlier teen years when I was 12, 13. I played this game. It was really nice. It's just really cool, and now I'm at the part where you're going to start going back into mirages, and it's going to trick you thinking that you're going back. Like now, I'm going to go right into transfers, and it's going to make me think that I'm actually there. But you're going to see that you're not really there. After you fight the enemies, you'll see, or right around in here, you'll see. Watch, I'll keep going. And as I'm hitting all these enemies here, I'm going to see all this here, where it's blocked over there in the corners, and you're not really there. It lets you know that you're not actually there, but you're in a simulated area of it. So it's pretty cool, and it's kind of like you're going back again, and it's to like trick you and to like kind of like deja vu kind of a thing, and it's pretty sweet, pretty nice, and I really like that with this game. So it's done very nice and very cool. So it's really sweet, and it's just I just have a lot of positive things to say about this game. Just minor negative things, but really, like I said, is it anything to hate it? No. So, Donald and Goofy, I know I've bagged on them a little bit in the last video because they don't really do their job, as I mentioned before, and so hopefully I don't die because it gets really hard here. The enemies, I noticed there's a lot of difference between the enemies. Some I've already seen from the regular version, of course, but here I see some differences and where I'm going and all that. So it's pretty cool, pretty nice. Okay, and also I didn't mention, or I don't know if I did in my earlier videos on this, but there's Lady in the Trap there. I wish they had a level with them or a way to interact with them. You don't. They just have a picture of them, so you don't do anything with them. They just show them in this world, like right there. And which is pretty cool. Lady in the Trap was, I've seen that cartoon. I just loved all the cartoons back in the day, in the 90s. Even, I had several movies, as I mentioned in my last video on this. Movies, 90s, everything, cartoons. It's just one of the greatest times. And I'm a huge film person, and I can talk about film all the time, every time I'm talking about a game, because this game deals with, relates to films. It has something to do with the Disney content and all that stuff, and it's got its own story with it, and it's really nice. And so now where I'm going to go to next, I think I go to the Coliseum or Agrabah, one of the two. Or no, it's Alice in Wonderland. Okay, so I'm here in Alice in Wonderland. In a small section of it, you don't do the entire thing again. You just go to a small part of it, just like a room or kind of thing, or section, which is pretty cool, nice. And then get whatever items that you see, because if you miss it, you could do this all over again. But try to get it on the first try, because you're not going to be really, you don't really have to go searching, and just whatever's in the small area that you're at, try to grab what you can, whatever pops up, because you might get rare items or whatever. And try to get the ultimate Keyblade, synchronize or whatever, all the items. You go back to Transfers Town, you gotta go all the way back to that world and synchronize all items. So you're gonna have to keep searching in all worlds for it. So this is pretty cool, nice, and I'm enjoying every moment of this game again. And the reason why I waited so long, like I mentioned before, is for more subscribers, and because I can't wait for the HD 2.5 remix for the final mix of the second game, and the other two games that I didn't get to play, because they got games that I never played for the Nintendo DS, because I fall apart with that handheld gaming. I'm not a fan of handheld gaming anymore. After the Game Boy Advance was the last time I played handheld gaming stuff, and I'm not a fan of handheld gaming anymore. I'd rather play on a console, have a controller in my hands, look at a TV and play, or play on a computer. And even on a computer, it has to be certain games, like it has to be well made and comfortable to have my hands on the keyboard. If it doesn't feel comfortable that way, well then I just don't enjoy the game on a computer. But since I have a gaming computer, and I mentioned that several times, I'm probably going to be getting a lot of my games are going to be on PC. I do have a good amount on my PS3 now, and I've only had it for like a year because I got it really late. I was playing on PC, and then I really got back into gaming last year, so I started doing a lot of videos last year. I did off and on back in 2011 because I started my channel in 2010, and I didn't really know what to do with it. It started out as a fan video channel, and I was like, I don't know. And then I started thinking about it, and I am a gamer. I was an off and on gamer over the years. I actually played a lot in the earlier days with the Super Nintendo and stuff. That's what I played on Super Nintendo, Nintendo, and all that stuff. My cousins had Sega, and I played on that. So I'll get back into some older games again, because the game that it's not really old, but it is a classic because GameCube is obsolete and not available anymore, and the games are gone, and you have to go to a third party or whoever has a GameCube game. So I'm going to be emulating it because I had the console, and I wish that I never gave it to my friend, but if I asked him to get it back to me, he probably won't want it because he's kind of like me, likes to collect stuff, so he's like, want to keep it. I gave it to him. I was being a friend. Because I didn't want it. It was no use to me anymore, and no more games. And then I didn't think right. Like after now, especially last year when I started doing gameplay videos again, and like getting back into gaming, and now I do it mostly for recording and talking about the game. And if it relates to movies, what's good about the game, or if the game's better than the movie, or it's worse about the game than the movie, whatever. On that. So yeah, so this is cool. We're in Tarzan now. So after the Coliseum, I'm in Tarzan, which is pretty sweet. Really nice. I enjoy this a lot. And gotta watch out for the monkeys here, because they're like girl monkeys, because some of them will be pink. You can see some of them in pink. And if they hit you, the female ones, they will take your money. Like you'll lose money if they hit you. So you gotta be really careful. But if you kill them, they'll give you a lot of money. That's really sweet. So it's kind of hard. Like there, I got hit and I lost some money. See, I got hit there again. So you gotta be really careful. And when you're trying to level up and you're in the Peter Pan world, because you go back there again to level up, or you go back to Hollow Bastion, because the enemies are, when you kill them, they're like 120 or 100 or whatever. You get like so many. Like now, because I'm at the end of the game, I'm hitting, like enemies are so high up there, you'll level up pretty fast. So it's best to really try to get to 62 when you're trying to get to the end, and then just stay at 62, do your best, and you try to level up just a little bit, get to past 62 a little bit, maybe 64, as you're like where I'm at now, and then you'll be able to beat Ansem. You should on hard, because I know I beat him right around this level when I did it on the hard difficulty, because I played it on easy and beaten it on easy a few times, and I just never played normal difficulty. I just went straight to hard difficulty after that, because I just like, well, let's see if I can beat it on hard and see what it was like. And because back in the earlier days, I was scared to play games on hard, because like back in the really earlier days with Nintendo, they really didn't have a hard or easy difficulty. The game only had one difficulty setting, and if it was hard, it was because that's the only setting you could play it on. And like Back to the Future on NES, hardest game ever, crappy design, unenjoyable. It's one of those games where the memory that I have of it, and that won't go away and make me not forget the game, is the fact that I remember how crappy it was, and I remember how much I struggled to get through the first boss, because there'll be, and the levels are repetitive. Like, they're not enjoyable. There's no variety. Like, I know the design wasn't up there because it was Nintendo, but add variety, like different setting or something, or don't just repeat and change the color. And that's what they did with Back to the Future. And it haunts me to this day, and I want to get back into that game. And I was trying to do it the other day because I was going to record it, and I still struggled. It's because it's that crappy. But I was able, after 3 hours of playing it, I was able to get through the first boss, but then I died on the second boss where you have to get the hearts from the lane or whatever. And yeah, so I'm not gonna talk much about that game because I'm playing this one right now. So yeah, so and I'm kind of not paying attention to what I'm doing, but okay, yeah. So I'm just looking for any secret treasure chest items here. That's what I'm doing right now. And if I miss any, just let me know, because I don't know if I missed any or not. So just let me know if I missed any. And if you got any games that you want to see me play, just ask. I will play whatever you want to see me play, but I just want to let you know that I'm not just into the new ones, I'm into the old ones too, and I grew up on the old ones, so why not get back into them and see if I can beat them again, like I did Power Rangers. I never beated that. I rented it, and I never owned it, but I rented it, never beated it. And then when I got it again, because I know I don't have it on my Super Nintendo, because I never owned it, but I rented it. But I got it in an emulated format, because there's programs out there to emulate games. So I know I'll show you my actual console when I later on in a future video. I'll show you my Super Nintendo and what games I got for it, and then I'll play those games again, but they'll be emulated because the controllers are messed up. Like, they work, but the one controller, like the select button, is cracked. Like the rubber part is tore, and you can't really play with it. And then I don't know which controller it is, because of course they don't say 1 or 2 on it, but one of the controllers are messed up where it gets sticky and stuck, and it's hard to use. So it'd just be best to emulate it, but I'll show you it on one of my future videos. I'll talk about, like, do like a first minute before I get into a game that I'm gonna play or emulate, and then I'll just talk about like the console and that I have it, and the condition that it's in. And I just keep it now as a memory. That is when I got it as a kid for Christmas, and back in when it first came out, like 91 or 2, somewhere around there. I think it came out 92 or 3. I want to say 92 or 3. I got it for Christmas, and I got many good games. Actually, not saying many good games, because most of the games that I have on it are half and half. Like, kind of suck. Like Terminator 2 sucked really bad on it. Batman Forever. Some people say they hate it. To me, I actually liked it, and I struggled to beat it for a while, but I beated it finally, like way before I ever like got like older. Now I beated it, like, cause like I had it for the longest time, and I got the like I was still playing it when I had the PlayStation. I had the PS1, so I was going back and forth playing my PlayStation and my Super Nintendo, cause first Nintendo and Super Nintendo were just really good for their time. Like they had crappy games, but they were games that just were hard. And even though they sucked, like let's say go Back to the Future again, or the very first Terminator game, they were crappy done, but the way they were crappy done, it just made you want to beat it that bad. And my gaming skills were like young, so I wasn't up there, and I used to freak out a lot easier. And like I even struggled to beat when I was a kid Super Mario Brothers, the number 2, even the first one, all of them, because I had the All Stars. And if you want me to go back into any Super Mario games, let me know. The Nintendo or Super Nintendo stuff, I'll do that. And also, it's a good time that I'm playing this around this time, even though this has been out for a year, because Halloween's coming back again. And I got this around Halloween, but I didn't really start recording it until like in December. And then I was off and on with this because I was struggling, and I still live with my parents, so it's kind of hard. I know it's kind of embarrassing to say that I still live with my parents, but I'm just gonna be upfront and let you know what's up with me. And if you really watch my videos, you can, maybe you might know or may not, or I'm just letting you know that I live with my parents still, because I'm struggling to be on my own. And I do a lot of videos, and some people might think I make a lot of money off of it. I actually don't, even though I am partnered up with Fullscreen, which is high up there partnership company where they have their own website and they're partnered up with YouTube, but I'm still not doing well. It's helping me a little bit, but I gotta have viewers, and I'm not doing too well in that department because it's just the way I'm tagging my videos. It's really hard to get it on the first page or whatever. But I'm just gonna keep working, and I ain't gonna give up. And if there's something you want me to play or whatever, or anything you want to see on my tutorial channel, Mastersun tutorials, let me know there and stuff. And so yeah, and now I'm in Peter Pan's. I'm in the Captain Hook ship, which is pretty cool, this area. And I think you can go a little bit more here with this. There's a spot where you can go up on top, I believe. So I'm just gonna check to make sure if there's any chests or anything that I can get. I know there's one thing that I need to unlock, which is the yellow trinity or the white, one of them. One of the trinities, I need to unlock them so that I can, when I come back to the ship again, because I'm going to have to come back here so I can unlock an item and get something. And then there's a secret area here that I know in the regular version there's a secret boss. So even with the regular version they had secret stuff in the game, and then they, with this final mix, which is really the remix, that's why I guess they call it the remix now, because they added special stuff like more secret enemies and all and that kind of stuff, because they had already had secret enemies in the regular version. They had alternate endings, I guess, depending on how you beated it, or if you defeated the secret enemy. So okay, I guess that's it here. I'm just making sure if I grabbed everything, because I don't want to miss anything like that. I just saw this box and I almost didn't see it. So okay, so I got this, which is pretty sweet. And I'm gonna check my equipment or items. Yeah, let's go to items and let's see what I can do for me to find rows. Okay, no, I don't want to do that. Shield. Oh yeah, it's a shield that I got for the mighty shield for Goofy. So I want to see if it's actually strong enough. Equip it and see if it's strong enough for him, and see if I got anything better for Donald. Donald's the weakest because the way I had it set up. If I made magic my priority, like if I grabbed the wand instead of the sword, then Donald would have more health and he'd be the strongest. But the way I set it up, I'm like a warrior where I have I'm a knight and I have a sword, and I don't really need to rely on magic. Because you can see that I'm not relying on my magic. I'm just using it to heal me. I'm not using my firepower much. I'm just that kind of player where I rather be strong without having to barely use my power kind of thing. And use it on reserve, like be like, I'm strong, I can hit you, and I'm just using my power just because it's just to use it, just because it's fun to use, and that kind of thing. So that's just how I play games. Is where I want to be strong without power and just play with my power just to play with it. And the entire time that I've recorded this game so far, I haven't summoned any of my characters. Oh, I'm here in 100 Acre Woods. Yeah, you go to every single one in the game. And I don't remember coming here anytime that I ever played the original, because I skipped this. I never came in contact with Winnie the Pooh. So when I got into the second game, I was like, what? You already knew Winnie the Pooh? Because it'd be like, hey Pooh, and when he goes back there again, because I go back there in the second game, and it's like, oh, they already knew each other? And I was like, wow, I missed a part of the game somehow, and I played it through like 2 or 3 times, so I had to go back and play it again. It's like, oh, I missed my interaction with Winnie the Pooh in the very first game. I had to play it again, and I ignored some of that stuff. So I pay attention now and make sure that I'm doing enough side stuff to interact with all the characters, because they're key into the next game. Like Winnie the Pooh, you interact with him again, so he's like a side character that's not really, you don't really have to interact with him to understand what's going on in the game, but it'll confuse you if you play the second game and you never interact with him in the first game. You'll be like, oh, I didn't know you, Sora already knew Winnie the Pooh. I never seen him. It's because I missed it. So, yeah. So, okay. So, we're getting closer now to the end here. And I don't know. It's kind of coming back to me, but not 100%, because this is Final Mix. So, it's some things I don't know it's on it because I purchased the final mix, so there's a lot of like stuff that like most of the new stuff that I'm seeing is like different mixture of enemies that I've never seen before. And I looked into it. What was the difference? Because I didn't really see much of a difference, and I'm noticing it more so now towards the end. Most of it is like the enemies look different. Okay, so seize all hearts and consume the great heart. All hearts to one. One heart to encompass all. All right. Yeah. And yeah, so I'm sitting here. Okay, realize the destiny, the realm of Kingdom Hearts, the great darkness sealed. Okay, oh, I kind of clicked it too fast because I trying to. Okay, I'll let you guys read that, and so I'm gonna pause for a second. Okay, several hearts, one keyhole, one key to the door of darkness tied to two keys. The door of the darkness to seal the light, none shall pass, but shadows returning to the darkness. Okay, I'm trying to read really fast. Okay, once born of the heart and the darkness, hunger for every heart until the dark doors. Oops, I accidentally pressed X. I was too quick. Now I don't want to take too long with reading that, and I'm trying to move a little bit fast. Okay, so let's go here, and okay, yeah, I'm just checking. I'm just skimming through this again to make sure, and I'm gonna probably jump in there and see if I can go in through any of those warp hole things. They're kind of like portals. Kind of reminds me. Well, I never played the Portal games, but I know a little bit about it because when I've seen people, they like short films based off of it. Like there's one called Portal No Return or something like that. I forgot what it's called, but it's a professional short film, and when I saw that, I was like, man, I wish I had a crew so I could do something like that, because I have the skills to pull off something really good. And I don't know if I can do as good as like Freddie Wong on YouTube, because he's really popular. He's got so many subscribers. But if I really had a crew, I could do pretty cool stuff. Like I don't know if I can do as well as him, because I haven't really had a crew to test out my true self. But if I've done enough videos as he has done, and he's got enough budget, money, and to do what he does, I probably could eventually. Maybe not in the first few videos, because I would have to get used to working with other people, and we have to know each other and how we work. But eventually I could probably do what he can do. But I need to get started in doing that, and it's hard for me because I do a lot of my stuff by myself. And my main problem is I don't interact with too many people, and I'm all by myself most of the time. And it's not that I don't know how to work with people, it's that it's hard to get people to want to work with me, because like in film school they're like, oh, we don't know how to do this, I don't know how to use a green screen, I'm too scared. Like it has a studio, like a big old studio at the film school here in Denver, because I live in Denver, Colorado, and the film school is located here in Aurora. So the Aurora city here in Denver, down in this area in Denver, and I live pretty close to the Denver Broncos Stadium. Like I can get there in like 30 minutes depending on traffic, maybe 20. I'd say 20 depending on traffic. Just let's say like 30 depending, because it gets really busy. Because when you're in a big city like Denver's not bigger than Boston. Because the reason why I say Boston, because I've been to Massachusetts. My dad's from there. So I died. Oh, dang it. And I was trying to get him, and I was trying to spawn my power, and I'm talking at the same time, and I kind of thought I would have had him because of my level, and then I got to realize his firepower is really strong, and it was hitting me, and I was like spawning it, and I was like trying to spawn, and it wouldn't let me. And because I know this game that well, that I can talk and concentrate on the game, because I remember the bat dude, the black bat guy. He rings a bell, so yeah, I fight him before I get to Ansem, and then I think I fight a little bit of other enemies. But the enemies might look different. Like the Heartless might look a little different, but I remember that I fought some Heartless after this guy, and another mini boss or whatever. This has several mini bosses at the end that you fight. and several heartless that you fight before you get the enhancement. So, oh man, this is pretty hard now. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, because I died because his fire. See his fire? He hit me really good there. And I gotta watch it. I gotta watch it really good because he got me and his fire. And now I'm nervous because I don't want to die. Come on, come on, get him, get him. Come on, guys, you gotta hit him, you gotta hit him, gotta hit him, gotta hit him, gotta hit him, gotta hit him. Do it now, do it now, do it now. Okay, I'm trying to talk to them, but they can't really answer me back. And I got. Oh man, I hope I don't die. Come on, Donald and Goofy, help out, help out, help out, please. Please, 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 please. Don't do this to me, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, Donald or Goofy. Because Goofy has the most health, and he's got to help out, and she'll give me protection. And Donald is not using his power very well. Like, he did use it to put me in a whirlwind, but it's not doing much for me. Oh, I got him, yes, yes. Wow, I almost died. I thought I was going to die a second time on him. Yes, I got him. Oh yeah, oh that's what I'm talking about. Yes, yes, I got him on the second try. And I almost had him, I probably would have had him on the first try, but when you gotta watch it when he's throwing his fire in the air, it takes, and I'm playing this on hard, it'll do major damage, and you guys spawn it, and you gotta watch it because I used to like freak out on this part. The ending is very intense, especially on hard, and I have nothing negative to say about it. It's challenging for average gamer. I'm in the middle. I guess you can call me in the middle. Depends on what game it is and how it's designed. I could do pretty well and stuff, and I know I'm not the best at Call of Duty, and I don't know what my problem is and why I keep dying on it, and I really don't know if I'm going to get the new one, Advanced Warfare, or not, but I will see on that. I will see. I'll have to see. Okay. This kind of doesn't ring a bell, being this dark spot here. Kind of doesn't ring a bell for me, so I have to see. Check this out here. It's because it has me confused a little bit. So, okay. Alright. Yeah, so... So for me, yeah, I'm struggling to do what I want to do. My main passion is making short films and all that stuff. And this is another part of my interest, that I like doing games because I can spend hours doing this. And especially if I had a crew and I was doing short film, I would be spending most of my time doing that instead of just like, because I'm by myself. And I do take time editing because a lot of my videos that I edit takes me 2 hours to do them. And then I have to wait for them to render out because this file size I put them in, a lot of times they're 4 gigabytes because I do them in like 30 minutes. And I got a pretty fast computer, so it takes me, sometimes it'll take an hour or two to render it out on my Mac because it's kind of old and it's not as fast as it was when it first came out. It's slow now, so when I was trying to do everything on that, it was taking me 5 hours to render out a video. So I was like doing 1 video a day. And I do 1 video a day still because I don't want to like just keep fleshing out videos because I want people to get bored of me or whatever and stuff. And I don't want to make people or like get people like have people feel like they're like oh, he's just uploading videos just to get views. And I can keep uploading, but then I'm wasting my time. Nobody's really watching them. So that's why there'll be some days that I'll just go for a while without doing a video, just to give you a chance to catch up with me and to watch my videos. And I do put all my videos in a playlist, especially ones that I'm doing a continuous series where I'm doing several videos on it. Like the game that I've done the most videos on right now is DC Universal Online, only because yes, I am kind of addicted to the game because it's nicely done and the ores are really cool. Everything, if you watch me play the game, you know that I like the game and I'm really into it. It's really nicely done. It's the best MMO that's out right now. And the next one that I think is really good is Star Wars: The Old Republic. I need to get back more into that game and do a lot more of it. I've only done like 7 videos of it, so I gotta do more on it. So I'll start doing more next week or so on that game, or maybe because this is still Tuesday my time or Wednesday, so I'm obviously, and depending on whenever you're watching this, what day it is, I don't know. And then I don't have that many subscribers, so you might be watching this days later after I've uploaded this. But that's alright. Watching my video whenever you watch it makes me happy because I spend a lot of time doing this. Oh, this is really hard. And what I'm learning here is I remembered from the back in the days I jumped to hit the enemy, especially when I'm playing this on hard. Each wave of enemies that I'm killing, the door is opening, like it's cracking, because it's sealed. He's trying to, Handsome is trying to block me out, so that's what he's doing. So I gotta watch out here. Okay, nice, 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 really sweet. All right, everybody. Oh, and these enemies right here, these dark enemies are tough, and I don't have any chains or anything equipped to reduce dark damage, so I gotta be really careful. But the trick that I learned in the past is to jump and hit, and I got an aerial sweep attack that I unlocked. I can't remember, I think it was in the last video I unlocked it. Yeah, it was the last video, I think, so I unlocked it. So, alright, here I go. I'm gonna get him, I'm gonna get him. Okay. Got him, got him, got him. Just keep jumping. I'm getting hit pretty good, but oh, I almost died there. Please don't. I can't die. I can't die. I'm struggling. I'm struggling. Oh, I got plenty of power. Oh, and I just got full health almost, and then I got hit really good. So I gotta be really careful. Really, really, really careful. Okay. All right, guys. Here I go. Here I go. Okay. I'm at it. I'm at it here. Let's do it. Let's do it up. Do it up. Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, yeah. Oh, the music is so intense, and it's like eerie. It's like, oh no, everything's fast-paced. All the enemies are on top of you, and I just love the music. It's really nicely done, especially I don't know how to, because she's got a like Japanese or Chinese name or whatever. There's the girl that does the main song, which is Simple and Clean for this game. For the second one, it's in Japanese they call it Passion or Sanctuary in English. So I don't know really which one it is. Is it called Passion or Sanctuary? But she has a Japanese version or Chinese. I think Japanese created this game. I'm pretty sure Japanese game creators made this game. Of course, Walt Disney was created by was from the United States, because Disney World and Disneyland was made in the United States. First came out. And so just Japanese game creators made this, because I think they are the ones that, because it's tied in with Final Fantasy, and I mentioned that in my last video. So they are the ones that started Final Fantasy. So it's kind of tied in with that. It's kind of it's kind of like what you call like a mashup, like when there's singers or people remix a song or something with their favorite song, or they mash it up together. Well, that's what this game is. It's a mashup mixing with its own story. So it's like mixing with Disney characters, and they made their own story out of it, and even with Final Fantasy characters. And look, that's what makes this game really, it's like unique. And it's got its own story, and it's got like what people loved back in the day was Final Fantasy. And I hear I guess they're going to be coming out soon with another Final Fantasy game here soon. I don't know, next year or the year after. I'm not really sure. But yeah, that's it on this video. I'm going to end it here because I don't want to go 50 minutes like I did last time, or to an hour. So I'm just going to end it here. Good ending spot. And I think I find Handsome in the next video. How you pronounce his name, but it's A-S-A-E-M or A-M or however it's spelled, something like that. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for checking out this gameplay video on Kingdom Hearts. Please subscribe for more gameplay videos on this channel. And if you got any suggestions, anything you want to see, let me know in the comments down below. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. And that's it. And I'm saving it right here. Just make sure. And yeah. And please subscribe for more gameplay videos. Anything you want to see, just let me know in the comments down below. And yeah. And tutorial questions you can ask me here too if you want. Mastersun tutorials down in the description box to where I'm at on the internet. Twitter, Facebook, my own website. I gotta get really busy on my website because I need to finish updating it. I've kind of left it go for a month, and I need to get back into it and put more content on it again, so that it doesn't look like it's empty and people don't think I'm paying attention to my website. Say how to start all over with it. So next So that's what I'm going to be doing here in the next few days, is working on my website again. That's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for checking out this video. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out, and that's it. Thanks for watching.